Hey guys, it's Cayley. Today I've got a continuation of the big thrift haul that I got this previous week. Today's thrift haul is going to include all women's items, and I got some really good stuff I'm excited to share with you. The first item I have is a top by the brand Listicle, which I think might be sold, I don't know, sometimes sold maybe at Anthropologie or Urban Outfitters. I can't remember, but I think it might be sold somewhere. This particular style I don't think was, but I have had some luck with this brand in the past, and I just really like this loose fitted bohemian top. I really like the knot details. I think it gives it some really nice edge. And I'm probably only going to ask about $20–$25 for this one, but I just love the style of this, love the colors, thought it would be great for spring and summer. Next is probably my most exciting find in this batch. This is Johnny Was, and it's kind of funny because in one of my recent What Sold videos, I was talking about how I sold these Johnny Was black pants, but I was kind of disappointed because it was kind of an underwhelming Johnny Was piece. Usually there's bright, loud embroidery. So I was really pleasantly surprised shortly after making that video. I found this on a sourcing trip. So this is actually a cold shoulder top. It's got the strap there and then the cold shoulder long sleeve detail. Now this doesn't have embroidery, but it does have beautiful, loud floral print, which I love. It feels like silk, but it's actually rayon, but I did think it was silk at first. And the thrift store did not have this priced up, which I was pleasantly surprised with. I forget, I did look up this style name. I can't remember what it was right now, but I did think that I would be able to sell this for about $50, I think, based on the few that had sold already in that particular style. This next one is a brand sold at Anthropologie. This is Odile or Odile, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, size 6, and this is a silk top. And I like the way that it's structured. I think this style is starting to come back in. Really cool colors. I like the floral print on this. I think I'm probably going to ask about $25 for this one. And yeah, overall, I just thought it was a good piece, especially with it being silk. All right, the next one is a brand that I pick up if I find something interesting or unique, which I thought this was. The brand is called UMG. All their stuff's made in USA, and they do have a little bit of a following. This is a jacket by them, and I've never seen a jacket by them before, so I was pleasantly surprised to see this. They are known for their bohemian prints, which I definitely think that this is with its floral details. It has a little bit of, I don't know what you want to call that sleeve, but an interesting sleeve detail. I did look up UMG jackets and saw that these were doing pretty well. I think I'm going to ask between $25 and $30 for this one in its condition. Next is just a graphic t-shirt, but it's super oversized and kind of a tunic length. I think Western prints are still in right now. Southwestern, Bohemian, probably all things I'm going to put in my title, but I really like the bright colors of the graphic and then just the fit of the shirt. It's got raw edges, side slits, and then kind of like an oversized half sleeve. The brand was not right here, but I did see it. Let me pull it out here. Right here, which is just kind of a cheaper brand. It's Miss Look, but I did look up comps and they seem to be doing pretty well, and I think based on the size that I have, a size extra large, the fit of it, the graphic on the front, I think this one should sell pretty quickly, and I think I'm gonna ask about $25 for it, and it's just plain on the back. This next one is also not a brand that I'm familiar with. It's Jayshree Dalal. Size medium, but I could not pass up this dress. It's like a super loose fit. It's got bohemian vibes, embroidery, floral. I love the like peasant baby doll cut of it, and I absolutely love the color. I think it's coming off a little bit more blue on camera than it actually is in real life, but in real life it's a really beautiful light green color. So I was excited to find this. I think I'll probably ask about $30 for this dress, and I think it'll probably sell on Poshmark just because of its bohemian style. This next one is pretty ugly compared to everything else I got, but it is a vintage dress, and it's by No Boundaries. And look at this tag. I have never seen a No Boundaries tag this old. Normally, No Boundaries isn't something I would pick up, but because it was vintage, I really like the style of this dress. It's a good size at a size 9-10, which is probably more so gonna fit probably like a 7 or 8 these days. It's got shoulder pads, it's a half sleeve, but these vintage button-up dresses in the style are doing really well right now, and it is also a midi length dress, which is another reason that I picked it up. So putting vintage, midi dress, button up or full button, floral, I think all of those things will help me sell the dress if I put it in the title. I'm also going to cross list this onto Depop because unique vintage pieces seem to do well on Depop, so I'll also cross list it over to there. I picked this up really inexpensively, and I'm thinking I'm probably going to ask between $30 and $40 for this one. This is another vintage dress along those same lines. For the reasons I picked it up, I'll also cross-post this onto Depop. The size is missing, so, well, it's not missing, but it's so old that it's faded. The brand's Jian Long. Not very familiar with that brand, but I can't pass up a vintage denim or chambray dress, and this one had some really interesting details. So I love the cut of it. It is also a midi length, and it just has some really, really interesting details. The zip is actually in the front, which is interesting. I thought this was the back of the dress, but it's not. In general, denim and chambray dresses, vintage or new, do very well for me during this time of the year, so I'm always on the lookout for something interesting, and the back detail of this was super interesting. And then it's also vintage, and I just love the neckline both in the front and the back of this dress. Again, I will probably also cross post this onto Depop, but I've been having some luck with the different vintage dresses that I've been picking up, and I think I'm starting to have an eye for those types of pieces. I think I'll probably sell this one also between $30 and $40. So definitely not vintage, but another denim chambray dress. This is by Old Navy, good size at a size large. It's got a mandarin collar and then hidden buttons, so you could actually unbutton this and have it a little bit open as a v-neck. It's got a pocket, and I love the color of this. It's got an interesting, it's not acid wash, but like a fade wash on it. And then it's got color blocking down at the bottom, and also a flip cuff of that color blocking, which was another reason that I picked it up. So sometimes brands that don't normally sell for a lot can sell for a lot if they have those compensating factors that you can put in your title and in your description to get more eyes on the item. This one I will probably sell between $25 and $30. Another denim chambray dress. This one is by Chaps Ralph Lauren. This is a size medium. I might wear this for a little bit, but I like the oversized details of this one. This one is a rolled cuff short sleeve, and just like the other one, a loose fit, perfect for spring and summer. You could transform this into like any style. You could do bohemian, you could do military, you could do basically anything with these pieces. I'll probably put minimalist in my title for this one since it is one color to help sell it. Probably about $25 for this one. Next is this denim jacket by Torrid. I love Torrid. They have a great following for plus size pieces. This is a size 2 in Torrid. If you didn't know, they have vanity sizing, so a 2 I believe is the equivalent of a 2X. So brands like Torrid, brands like Trying to think of some other ones. Chico's. There's a bunch of different brands that do that, so you just need to be aware of it. This one has branding all throughout. It's really well made. It's got kind of like that acid wash finish to it, completely button down. It's got pockets, and all in all, just a really interesting piece. It's got some like light distressing throughout. Has a little stain there I'm gonna have to make sure to mention, but all in all, I saw that Torrid denim jackets were doing pretty well on all platforms. I'm thinking I'll sell this one between 35 and 40. All right, and the last piece I wanted to show you today is an activewear item. This is by Fabletics. It's a size large, great size. This has got that cowl neck. The only thing wrong with this is it's missing, I believe it probably was supposed to have a drawstring here. I don't think that's just for design, but the drawstring's missing, but no big deal. I think it should still sell. It's a really cool, like, kind of like a periwinkle color. And I just love the cut of this. It's oversized. It's got some nice cinching detail throughout. It's got a zipper here, high-low. I just think this is really modern, and I think it'll do pretty well. I haven't done comps on this specific piece, but I'm thinking I'll probably get about $30 for it, but don't hold me to that. I gotta do more research. All right, guys, so that is it for today's thrift haul video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a comment down below. Let me know how your sourcing is going as thrift stores are starting to open up, and I will see you in the next one.